Alright, so real quick, I'm going to do finally the answers to the Now is the Time Ask Me video. So I'm going to go down the list of the comments and just answer the ones that I think should be answered. Jesse, I would love to know what you do to stay in shape by Salty Dog's Wife 1. Actually, to be honest with you, I walk a lot. I have all my dogs and whatnot, and then I also have like a 5 mile walk between parking my car and getting to work. So walking that amount, of each day that I work is also a lot of work. I try not to pig out, to eat kind of healthier um, when I can, stuff like that. But I also just, in my genes, are very slim naturally. So by no means do I hit the gym every single day for hours at a time. I don't have any special workout moves or anything. Then X662X said, how old are you? I'm 23. What do you do for a living? I'm a cocktail waitress. What got you into YouTube? What got you into doing YouTube videos? And can you please do an apartment tour? I already said I'm going to do the tour. I started doing videos because I loved doing makeup so much, and a lot of times I would go into my room and experiment with different makeup looks, and I was just putting makeup on and then washing it off just because I wanted to play with it. And then I would come on YouTube sometimes and I would look something up to see how to do it, and I came across Xsparkage and I watched her tutorials, and I was like, you know what, if I'm going to sit here and do my own makeup and do all this stuff to play and to feed my passion for doing it, I still film it. And that kind of got me into doing it as well. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been a hobby that I really, really enjoy to do, and I don't get paid for it, purely out of my own boredom. What else? Oh, at the bottom of that comment it said thanks and love you. Love you too. What's your favorite sport? Do you watch any sports? No and no. I do not like sports. I am not a sports fan. Sorry. Where do you mostly shop for clothes? Online. Seriously. Like, I rarely go out to the mall to go shopping. I did 2 or 3 hauls in like 1 month because I was making a lot of money at work, or I am making a lot of money at work, and I decided I was just going to go shopping for the first time in forever. But other than that, I never really ever go shopping. If I see something online that I like, Forever 21 or AMI Clubwear, Wet Seal, any of those places, cute little top or like cute little dress to go out to some nightclub or something, I'll get that. I'm not one to spend like $600 on a dress from Chanel. I'm not really into. I mean, although I do love some stuff from the labels and the designers, I'm not one of those girls that needs to spend a lot of money on stuff. Okay, so what do you wear for, what is your everyday basic outfit to wear? Seriously, it's so funny. I live in sweatpants. I love my velvet sweatpants with like a little tank top or a wife beater. I love it. It's form-fitting sweatpants, and it shows the body a little bit, and so does the wife beater, but it's still comfortable and it's easy to move in. You can go to the mall, you can go, like, I don't wear grungy ones, I don't wear dirty ones, I don't wear like baggy ugly ones. I wear cute little, Hollister or BB or stuff like that. That way I can leave the house in it and still feel like I'm dressed to go out, which is good, and that's what I love to wear. How often do you work out? Again, same question as earlier. What is your job at the clubs? I'm curious. I'm not trying to be offensive. Says T all over, or T all over 11. My job is to do bottle service. Bottle service at the club. So I seat the VIP tables and I give them their bottles of champagne, Grey Goose, whatever, and I make sure they have fun all night. I also promote to let people know what the events are going on at the club that night or that weekend. I put people on the guest list, so girls and sometimes even guys, depending on what's going on that weekend. If you guys want to come in you have the opportunity to get on the list, and you don't have to wait in the like 2.5 hour line in front of the club. Skip the lines, you get a free drink pass, you get in for free. Normally it's like a 25, 30, $40 cover for guys or something, you know? And even girls sometimes have to pay like 20, 25 bucks. So if you guys ever want to come into Vegas and you want to come to Tryst or Excess, Excess is known as being the #1 club in Vegas and even in the United States. I'm not even going to read what they wrote. People are so gross and weird. Hey Jesse, got a question for you. In all the world, what is the one place you would love to see and the one place you wouldn't step your foot in? And why to both? That's a cool question. I would love to go to Paris. Dying to go to Europe in general. Rome, Paris, it just seems like a different world. It just looks so romantic and whatnot. I would love to go there. Wouldn't step my foot in? See, if I answer that question, it's like offensive to someone that lives there or something. I don't know. In Iraq or any place crazy right now. Okay, I already answered that question. Pricer Dicer said keep them coming. I will. I love you, Anna09. If you were to be given 3 wishes, what would they be? Okay. To be a bajillionaire, to be happy, and world peace. And a bajillionaire, not for the reasons that you think. I don't want to be a bajillionaire so that I can have a mansion and expensive clothes and cars and stuff like that, because if I wanted a mansion or expensive clothes or car, like if I really worked to saving every penny I had, I could probably do that one day and, you know, I'd be successful. But the reason why I want $1 bajillion is so that I can give it to the causes that really need it. I want to raise awareness for animal abuse and cancer and AIDS and so many things that really are underfunded and people overlook, because if it's not their situation, they don't really find the need to help. And sometimes you just have to help, even if it's not what hits home with you, if I can say it like that. Philip DeFranco came out and said that he had a condition, and it's a pretty nasty and awful condition to have. And I read a comment, and I was like, would you even care about raising for charity for this condition if you didn't have it and if it didn't run in your family? It's like a lot of people are truly like that. People, you know, if they don't have cancer run in their family, if they don't lose someone to cancer, they don't think twice about helping others out. And there are families that are dirt poor and they have a baby and they didn't do anything wrong. They weren't drinking or smoking during, you know, their pregnancy, but the baby's born with cancer and they can't even afford the treatments. And that's really sad. And the fact that it's still something that we can't cure today with all the medical discoveries, I just want to give the money that it deserves to find a way to help everybody. Anyway, okay, so that's what my 3 wishes would be. What advice can you give someone that's starting out in this business as far as what they should do and what they shouldn't do? Don't burn bridges. Don't talk about people behind their backs. If you work with a photographer, if you work with models, other makeup artists, always be nice, always be friendly, no matter how rude or stuck up or whatever anybody else could be towards you. Always be positive and friendly. There's nothing worse in the world than just having that negative aura around you all the time. People might not necessarily pick up on it right away, but they sense it, and subconsciously they won't hire you back, or they won't take to you as well as they normally could. How much do you weigh? It's a little personal, but 108. What's your favorite perfume? At the moment, I really love Flower Bomb. Other than Flower Bomb, I guess my Angel perfume is one of my favorites. Yeah. V1 Tuss Phoenix said, I just wanted to say you look lovely as always. Thank you. Anyway, my housemate saw you on this video and wanted to ask you this. How tall are you? I'm 5'4". Little. I'm little. People that see my modeling pictures or see my videos, they expect me to be like super tall. And I'm not. It's so funny. I show up to photo shoots sometimes and photographers are like, you look so long-legged and you look so big and tall in your photos, and this tiny little thing. I'm really petite. I'm really tiny. Does height matter to you when choosing your guy? Kind of, sort of. I won't not date a guy because he's shorter than me or something like that, but I definitely do prefer a guy taller than me. I don't want to not be able to wear heels and get dressed up and feel sexy because he's short and he has a complex. That's the worst. What kind of a man do you like? Slender, well-built? I have the weirdest taste. I like from grungy rocker look to my favorite, all-time favorite looking guy is the Abercrombie and Finch All-American White Boy. I love blonde, blue-eyed boys. I like dark-haired, blue-eyed boys. I just like that American, clean, wholesome look. Example, Chase Crawford from Gossip Girl, Nate. He's very thin. He's not like cut up or anything like that, but I think he's gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Mannerisms, how he carries himself. Like, he could be ugly, but if he carries himself well, it's attractive. So that's, I guess, how I choose my guys. It's Jenny Biatch X3. I love you too. So many people ask me what I do for a living, and I like talk about it in all the videos. I see myself in 10 years married with probably a kid and a 9 to 5. I just don't know what it would be. My favorite food is seafood, sushi, I think, well, mainly. My P.O. box is on my website. Favorite thing to do in my spare time is to play with my animals, play my Mario Brothers on my Wii, watch movies, go to the movies. I talk about that all the time. Favorite type of drink? Dr. Pepper. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Yeah, kind of, sort of. I got into a really bad car accident after high school. I totaled my car and I busted up my face pretty bad, but I didn't almost die. I wasn't in the hospital or anything like that, but it was scary. It was like a wake-up call, you know? Do you think it's weird if I haven't had a boyfriend, but it was my own choice because I've been asked out many times, and I always just say no? I'm 17, by the way, and I'm a girl. Just wondering. Of course not. Girls, don't date just to date. Don't go out with a guy just to say you have a boyfriend. Don't be afraid of being alone. I have always hated being alone. And I was single for almost 2 years. A lot of times, people will get into a relationship just because they're desperate not to be alone, and they end up settling with a guy that they either don't like that much, or that treats them badly, or they put up with things that they wouldn't normally put up with because they're just afraid to be alone. So absolutely, you're 17, you have the whole world ahead of you. At 17, your chances of being ready for a relationship that's serious is like this, like 0.2%. So there really isn't a need for you to be in a serious relationship. Have your fun, go out with your friends. If you meet a guy that you like, you'll know it. And that's when you'll finally feel like saying yes. So don't even worry about that.